Oh, hi, there's Melissa. That's Skylight Candles. She's here with us. She's camping. Hi. We just gave your candle away. I mean, you literally missed it for by like 10 minutes. So Angie won it. Angie won the candle, the Luxuria candle. So we're going to be shipping that out to her. Thank you so much for sponsoring our event tonight. And we know Skylight Candles, Melissa, through Danny, my son. You guys work together, or?
She's a cousin of the guy I went to high school with.
Oh, they go way back, high school. So thank you so much. Thank you for dropping in too. So we're just paying.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Cheryl, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Oh, you shouldn't be able to see me right now. Or can you see the canvas though?
Yes. Well, no. I can just see the picture of you.
Okay. Okay. So they need to see the canvas, honey. I mean, Danny. Oh, the sharing went off. Okay, hold on just a second. Yeah, this is the joy of Zooming. And just give me 1 second. I'm gonna hit this little button and we should be all set. Okay, I think I'm alive again. I'm alive. There I am. Okay, there I am. Okay. Yeah, we apologize again. All right, so let's get the canvas back on. And not so much me. Yay! Okay, there we go. There we go. Happy, happy, joy, joy. All right. So where are you at camping, Melissa?
We have a property at Woodhaven Lakes, about 45 minutes north of Northern Illinois.
Right, I know it well.
Yes.
Well, enjoy.
My parents have owned, right, they've owned land here for about 20 years.
Oh, okay. So nice place to relax out by the lake. So you're not too far.
No. I figure get out of the city for a little while the madness is happening.
Right. Well, again, we really appreciate that you decided to work with us. And yeah, so Skylight Candles has 10% off for you tonight if you want to check out her candle line. And I think it goes until tomorrow, Melissa?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's actually until Tuesday.
Oh, okay, until Tuesday. So you have the whole weekend.
So you have time, take your time focusing, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm here to help, and I really do hope you enjoy it, Angie. That's one of my favorite candles.
Awesome. I can't wait. I still haven't lit mine yet. So Melissa recommended the lemon scent for my studio, so I'm very excited to try it. So thank you again.
No problem. Thanks for including us.
Sure, absolutely. All right. So guys, we're working on these eyebrows now. How do you like that? Kind of extreme, huh? I think we need some red. It feels like we need some red. I think once we do the dress and everything, we'll feel a little bit better about how the painting is coming.
Why can't I see you?
What do you want to see?
You painting?
Can you see? Can you see the canvas?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I'm muting you.
This is life. Can you imagine if we had to always be like this, like always just do Zoom? Like that was the only way we could communicate with each other. I guess we would kind of be good at it. How many times? So we usually do Facebook Live. So Facebook Live is a little bit more forgiving in terms of how the technical aspect works. And I think Zoom is just like, they did not expect for their company to just like blow up the way it did. They did not expect this, and neither did like business expect to have to deal with just the amount of people that would be using the platform. So we've all had to ramp up on it. So for private events, I have to really ramp up on doing Zoom. And this is the, I'm going to try to persuade all of my clients to go away from Zoom and use Live. But hey, does anybody know if you have a watch party, if you can make that private on Facebook? Has anyone done that? No?
Mm-mm.
Cheryl, you can. You just have to have a group and you have to create a room.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I do that in my groups, in my private group.
Okay. What groups do you have? I'm nosy.
It's my Mary Kay group, Diamonds Always Sparkle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
remember.
just joined the other day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shoot, you share that with me. We have to talk about that. So wonderful. Thank you. So I'm going in and I'm doing the eyelashes. Okay. So before you go, Melissa, because I know you want to go back to camping, I got a question for you. So what are you guys cooking?
Absolutely.
Are you cooking over the campfire or are you cooking on the stove?
No, I'm cooking on a grill.
Oh, okay.
We have both a charcoal and a propane grill, but since it's just my husband, myself, and our son, because my brother happened to take my daughter home with him, we're just using the gas grill.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
It's easier, less maintenance.
Right? No pots and pans to clean.
Right. Right, exactly.
Okay, cool. So Melissa just stopped in to say hi and represent, and so I don't want to hold her up, but I appreciate you stopping by.
Absolutely. You ladies have a amazing night and rest of the weekend. Everyone stay safe. And thank you guys so much for including us. We really appreciate it. Happy birthday, Danny.
Thank you, Melissa.
All right, take care.
No problem. See you guys later.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, so I have some eyelashes in, and I have some what do you call those? Eyelashes. Yes, eyelashes. I have some eyelashes in. And so now what I want to do is go in and do some hair. I know I still have stuff to do on the face and everything, but I want to do some hair. I just want to do some hair. What do you think? Yeah, we'll do hair. Why am I going to ask him and then tell him something different? I don't know. It's just a control freak in me. All right. So what I'm doing to do the hair. Okay. So notice how, where's my example? So in this image, I have some just wild colors and everything. I have a foundational color that is like kind of brown black. It's more brown than black. And then we're going to do some other colors on top of that. So you want to take some brown and add a little black to it. And let me pick up some more black. And we're not going by any rules here. We're just kind of filling in this color. She's getting some hair. I'm so excited. And again, we're using this brush to its full advantage. When we get to the tighter areas here, we're just using the tip of the brush so we can fit into those little spaces. So little strokes that are very light. We're not pressing down too hard. When we get close to the face, we're just using that one hair on the end of the brush. And we're watching that earring and we're just outlining the color around there with the tip of our brush. Now you can push down a little bit more. But when we get close to that earring again, we're just using the 2 hairs on the end of that brush. And we're using the 2 hairs to get into this smaller area. We're not pressing down hard at all. We're just using those hairs on the tip of the brush. Even if it feels like you're just barely touching the canvas, it's okay. Take your time and focus in on that area. And then just follow that. So yeah, so just be careful and just remember that you're in control and you're just putting the right amount of pressure down to fill in those small areas around the face. Now I can push down a little bit harder to fill in those areas. And don't worry about showing the curls because we're going to show the curls when we get closer to the top, or when we're working on the top layer of the hair. This is the bottom foundational layer of the hair. Ah, she looks a little foxy if you ask me. And same thing here. You don't have to follow this area exact. You can give her the hairline you want. So I'm just kind of willy-nilly going around this area, using the tip of my brush for those small areas. Oh, I forgot to tell you the secret to successful painting. Take a photo of your work as you go along. Yes, right now. You can stop, get your phone out, and take a picture of your work, and you will be happy. Because we're always a lot harder on ourselves than we need to be. So take a snapshot. It's like having someone else look at your photograph. It's another set of eyes. It gives you a new perspective and you'll be pleased. What'd you think, Alexis? I saw you take a picture. What'd you think? She's like, I don't know. Oh, okay. No, come on. I think it's looking good. You're right along with me. It looks like you're doing a good job. Hey, is this your first painting? Have you painted a face before? No? You have. You have. Okay.
Yes, I have painted before, and I've painted a face before. It usually goes very bad once I start going over things again.
Okay, so this time though, you're taking it a little slower maybe, and I think you'll probably do a better job. You just have to give yourself permission. She's like,
My husband just filled my glass again, so I don't know what it's gonna be like. We'll see.
just remember, oh, he's in the back instigating, huh? Giving you,
Oh, he's telling me not to be hard on myself.
oh, good, good, good. That's good advice. That is good advice. And plus, the more you do it, the more you get better. I mean, it's just the way it goes.
True.
So let me tell you this little story. So when I was in school I was in art class in 2016. And so I went to school for graphic design. I did not expect to come out of my degree program being an artist. I honestly did not. And what happened was I was in this art class and my professor said, she saw my work and she's like, Cheryl, you're an artist. And I was like, wow. I mean, it was just like this revelation, which when I look back on it, it's like, it should never have been like that because I've been an artist all my life. I've just never given myself permission to be an artist. I've never said, you know, you can do this, you can make a living at it, you're good enough. And my professor said that to me. And so that just changed my life. But literally, I have been doing art since I can remember, you know, my early 20s. You know, my first apartment, I did a mural on the wall. I mean, just, I haven't been doing it all my life. And so anyway, so all that to say, we're all artists. We all are. The fact that you're here today, the fact that you feel like this is something that you would like to do, you know, you probably do art in so many other ways, in your creating your home space, in your work, whatever. We're all artists. So yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Your husband's right. Okay, we have some Afro hair, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, you popped a question? Oh, you're gonna pop a question. Yay. Yay, I love that. Okay, cool. What's the question? Am I supposed to read the question? They can see the question, right? Oh, okay, so I don't need to do anything. So the question, I will read it because they are concentrating over there, so they are not looking at the screen. So, oh wait, somebody's moving around over there. Angie got a hand up. Oh, Alexis got a hand up too. Who was first? Oh, see, but I didn't have to be. Oh, Alexis was talking to me. That's why her mute button is off. Is that right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. So it's Angie again. So she said, what's your answer, Angie?
Tea tree?
Which of these oils now? Yep. What's the answer?
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Yay! Congratulations. So what do we have so far? So we have Angie won.
So Angie, Alexis, Laura, and Shantae
All got one, but Angie won the candle. Okay. So we have to do more questions to determine who gets the next prize. So whoever gets the next question gets the next prize. Cool. All right. So while that is mulling around in my brain, bouncing around in my brain, I'm going to pick up some white because I want to put a foundation down for the earrings. Because we're supposed to put yellow down. If we try to paint the yellow directly onto the canvas, it's just going to look terrible. You'll just be able to see right through it and you'll be like, oh, that looks terrible. So we're just going to put a coat of white right there. And we'll do that on the other side as well. All right. Oh yeah, I can see that. He put up another question. Oh, Angie got a hand up again. Angie, what's the answer? Oh, wait. Did you have your hand up, Alexis? Because I didn't see it. Oh, because I didn't see you. I just saw you.
I know the answer, but no, I didn't have my hand up. I was going to put it up, but
Oh, okay.
go ahead, Angie.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Alexis, because my hand was up from previous. I didn't put it up.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
I'm going to say peppermint.
Ding, 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 ding. That was Alexis. Oh, she got 2 right? Oh, okay. What are we giving her? Oh, you get a t-shirt. Woohoo! She's so excited. Awesome. All right. So guess what? I think the next color I need to dig into is red. Oh, I'm supposed to, what am I doing? Why do I get, she's seen this t-shirt before? Okay, I'm supposed to hold it up for you. She can't even see me.
Oh,
I'm holding it up because Danny made me hold it up.
what size is she?
What size do you need? Oh, that's a personal question.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a small.
A small.
There you go.
Yes, it's aspirational.
Hey, actually, this is a small.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna say a small.
okay, wonderful. Yay. Excellent. All right, guess what? We get to dig into some red, y'all. I'm so excited about the red. I love red. And I love, what else do I love?
Rainbow blue.
Answer this question. What color do I love? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, because this will be for the last one. If you no, Laura, you cannot answer this question.
Come on.
Claudia, you cannot answer this question.
Margaret, answer the question.
I can't answer the question either. No, okay, we can't make that a question. No, because okay. So my favorite question for those of you who don't know, or my favorite color, is phthalo blue. It's this beautiful blue that we have not used tonight, except to make Tamika's brown. Is Tamika still here, or she left us? She's like, you didn't give me any brown. You didn't give me any.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Look, I'm in my own world doing my own thing over here, making
Are
up
you?
colors.
Yeah, we use a little phthalo blue to make Tamika's brown. But yeah, that's my favorite color. If you come to my studio, you will see my paintings all have some form of phthalo blue in it. So anyway, but red is a great color too. So what we're gonna do to make this not a boring red is we're gonna take our palette knife and pull some out of our container, put it right down there. And then to make it exciting, we're gonna take a little black, just teeny, tiny. Now see how tiny that is? Can you see that? Oh, they can't see that? Okay.
Yeah.
You see it now? It's very tiny compared to how much red we have out here already. So I'm gonna add it over here. And it's gonna be like more of a burgundy. Oh, that's a little darker than I wanted. So I'm gonna add a little more red to it. Do what? Sorry, I'm gonna move this over again. It's telling me it's not in view. So no, that's more like a blood red color, which is what I wanted. That's pretty. Okay, I gotta mute somebody. Oh, there you go. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up some of this beautiful like, velvety red color. And again, we're using the very tip of our paintbrush, that little hair on the end. We're going for the bra straps. So even if you just have to do 3 rows of straight lines to get in there, we're barely touching the canvas. To color in those straps. And now we can press down a little harder, very slowly, come around, color in that dress. So what we do here today is just like preliminary painting, because when you paint something, you can always go back and add to it. And the more you add to it, the more you personalize it, the more it becomes your own. So just because we end the painting today does not mean that the painting is necessarily done. You can keep going. I'm hearing something. Does that mean someone's at the door? Ding dong. Ding dong. Oh, someone's chatting. You guys, I can't see the chat. I know it's there, but I can't, I don't. Cheryl, oh, okay. Oh, she already said. Okay, that was Janelle. She had to cook. She had to go cook for her man. Her and her man came in and bought t-shirts today. Okay, now we're just gonna make this red. Oh, it's buzzing. Don't y'all know I'm painting? Oh, just, aw. Okay. Janelle fell off her bike today. She's been trying to get in shape and she's riding her bike all over town. I mean, I guess she lives up north somewhere. She drove on her bike to Fox Lake, or not Fox Lake, what's it called? Salt Creek, over here by us in LaGrange. The girl's always falling off her bike. So I try to keep her busy painting. It's like, go in the studio and paint something. Stay out of traffic. Okay. Do we have one more trivia? So what do we have left? No, we still have the hibiscus oil. So for this one, so whoever wins this one, make sure you go to the website. She's got some great stuff. And I love the idea of her company. It's named after her mom. So Flora's Angels, I guess her mom's name was Flora. And so they named the company after her and her sister, I believe. And so they have these, handmade oils that have been passed down, through generations in their family. So they decided to start a company on honoring their mother. So I haven't tried their product. I liked her branding. I reached out to her to ask her. And in the instance of Skylight Candles, as I mentioned before, that's someone that Danny knew, and I wanted to have a woman-owned company, women-owned companies represented, and so he helped me out there. So yeah, and then Robin's Bartending. She is the official bartender of Studio 928, and I need to mention that we are open for parties of 10 or less people, for paint parties, and for events, birthday parties, whatever. So these days we have to group in smaller numbers. We have everything set up. All of our tables are set up 6 feet apart. So we are practicing CDC guidelines in terms of social distancing. So just so you guys know, I had to do that little commercial. And then, of course, we want to have some matching lipstick. So let's go ahead and pick up some color and do those lips. And fingernails. We want all that stuff to match. The question, which of these cocktails? Oh, Shantae has her hand up. Okay, all right. I see it.
Is it C. Bellini?
Danny says no. What's the question? I haven't even seen the question yet.
Which
Nice
of these
try.
cocktails is also the name of the essential oil?
Oh. Huh. Wow. Huh. Who's next? Angie. Angie's got her hand up. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see Laura. What do you think?
Was it me or Laura? I don't want to go out of turn.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Gimlet. I don't know.
Is it Gimlet? No. Okay, Laura.
Mimosa.
Is it? Oh, it's mimosa. I was gonna go with Negroni because I never heard anything like that. Okay, yay! Woo! What are you drinking, girl?
Mimosa.
Oh,
Nice.
mimosa.
It was a guess.
All right, so you win the hibiscus oil then. Congratulations. And that will come directly from Flora's Angels. So we'll put you in touch with that lovely lady and get you taken care of. So here we go now. We got our nice lips, and I hope you guys, I want to see how you guys are doing with your little teeny tiny lines, because that's the whole premise of this painting, is employing your brush to use the two little hairs on the end of this brush. So if you're doing well with that, you should be doing well with this painting. Let's see. Let me see what you got. I want to see everybody. Hold it up to the camera. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, Shantae, let me see your stuff. Good job. Drea, let me see yours. I missed it. Oh, okay. She got some heavy eyebrows on there. Looking good. Okay, Angie, looking good. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. What happened? Wait. So I feel like, oh, okay, I see what you did. You left the face. You need to go in and blend that center area of her face in. I see what you did. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm still behind, so I'm trying to catch up, and I'm gonna blend in that a little later.
Oh, okay, good job. Good job, guys. All right, Claudia, you were mad, crazy painter over there. I saw your brush flying so fast. Oh, okay, cool. You guys did a good job. Good job. All right, Shantae, you have your hand up, or that's just from before? Okay, must be just from before.
Yeah, that's from before.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's get these lips, ladies. Let's get these lips. So let's leave that little smile, the little space for her teeth. You can just leave that open. Woo. Pretty girl. Is my Nina Penis still here? Her camera's off. Oh.
You can see her, but
I miss my grandchildren. All right, I'm going in and doing some fingernails. You know, that's all about the tip of this brush, you guys. So just make sure you're just painting with one single thread of the brush. Look at that. I just love the way that looks. Ta-da! Hey, is the image on the screen here? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna take some of that red that's on the tip of my brush, and let's see. I think I'm going to add a little brown to it, a little yellow. I feel like I want to go in and put some more color around the under the eye area. Maybe I should just leave well enough alone, right? I always tell artists, know when to stop. How many times have I said that, guys? A lot. So, but we should have a little more red. I feel like I want some. So what I did here, see this like color is like kind of rosy color. So I took some red, I took a little brown, I took a little yellow, and I made this color. It's like kind of rosy. It's rosy. Okay. And it's gonna work really nice with the brown that we already have laid down, except, ooh, mine is a little muddy, like it's picking up old paint or something. I'm gonna rinse that out. Start all over again. Okay, so now watch this time, you guys. So I'm gonna take some brown. There, let's start with some brown. Let's take a little red. Is that showing up? I'm gonna move that up. Take a little red. And I'm gonna add some yellow. Oops. That looked completely different from the other color I was mixing before. That's okay. Because I like this better. I'm gonna add some more red. Just a little bit at a time. And just a little bit more red. And what I'm mixing this for is to put it under her eye area. So I'm skipping that red rose, and I went with this reddish brown. Reddish yellowish brown. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that with my paintbrush. And I'm squeezing out the excess water because I don't want it too wet. And I'm just going in under the eye area. And I'm just touching with the very tips of my brush. Because she just needs a little red. Ta-da. And then I'm going under the eye, this little line right here. And just tip the brush. And around here. And again, I'm just using the tip of my brush. And this is just like highlights, accentuating the color we've already laid down. And then I'm just rinsing the excess water out of my brush, letting that flow out. And then I'm blending those areas that I just laid down so they're not just hard lines. So the brush is completely clean. I'm just softening those lines just to give a little hint of red. Let's go ahead and put some underneath her nose here. Okay. So time for those earrings. Oops. So I'm going to get a little bit of yellow, and I'm just going in and covering that white that we painted earlier. And then why don't we go ahead and make the wine glass color. I'm going to add just a little dot of black to that red again. We want that, what do you call it, Cabernet Sauvignon color. Add a little water to that so it's not so thick. And let's go ahead and paint that in. So it's not red, it's more of a burgundy, dark burgundy color. And we only want to like stop right here. So it's like, it's a trick glass. It goes all the way down to the stem. So we don't want to go all the way down. We just want to stop right at that point where the glass comes to a V. And I am going to leave it up to you what color background you want. I went with black because everybody knows I love that phthalo green. Shantae, did you have a question? You're highlighted over here, I'm seeing. No, you're good? Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So I'm going in, filling the next wine glass. So to paint that wine glass, we're gonna go with a little white. We're gonna start with white. I just dipped into my little container and grabbed some white. I need to change my water because it's like muddy red right now. So
Yeah, doing it.
I do. I have a clean one. I'm great. And I'm going to add a little bit of black to that. We're going to make this a gray color. Because white would not show up as a glass color. Oh, I guess we really need to do the background. So you guys can do phthalo blue if you want. It's a wonderful color. I love it. Everybody knows I love it. Have fun with it. I'm going to do black because I just have too much phthalo blue in my life. So I went back again with this secondary red color. I just love that. That looks great. I love that color. And if it looks like, see how I have this hard line right here? We never leave hard lines. Do we, Laura? Do we, Margaret? We never leave hard lines. We always blend them out. So this hard line that you see right now, the way we get rid of that is we rinse our paintbrush out, we tap out the excess water. We let the excess water soak into the paper towel, whatever towel we're using, and then we go along the edge and we just blur that line so that it's not so hard. Take off the excess color. And actually, I'm feeling like I need to blur this line too. All right, so yeah, so the next thing, we can use our flat brush here now. And I'm just gonna give it a little water. And I'm just gonna pick up some black. Oh, and then we need to do the colors on our hair, so we'll do that too. I got the peanut gallery over here, so you guys get to paint in peace. I get the peanut gallery. They're hilarious over here. So the wine glass just kind of go, well, actually, you know what we could do is just paint over it. Just paint over it. Because we have to, the background of the wine glass is going to be black or whatever your color is. So I'm going to stop right there on this side because I've already painted one of these already, but I want you to be able to see how to continue this painting. So yeah, we can go ahead and just color this in. I want to make sure you know how to. So our line, when we get done, it will be, we'll use this part of the glass to figure that out. So I'll show you how that'll work. So we're using this brush to get into these tight spaces. If you feel like you need to switch back to your 12 round, you can do that. So I'm using the edge of my brush to get into these tiny little spaces. And I'm using that same over here. So just stay away from those fingers. You don't want to mess those fingers up, as I know probably did a really good job of keeping them intact, and you don't want to blow them with this fat brush. Go back to your round brush. Oops, wrong brush. Okay, so I'm using my smaller brush. I'm going in around my little fingernails. I'm just using the very tip of my brush. Get in there and create those small spaces. You just have to be very patient and very determined not to mess up. So we can go continue on painting on the other side. While that dries, then we can come in and finish the top of the glass. Because now it looks like that wine is kind of like floating in midair, right? Anti-gravity glass. And again, make sure you go to the sides of your painting so it looks finished. Don't forget to sign your painting. But most importantly, don't leave the edges all willy-nilly and icky looking. Finish them so you can actually display your painting. Nothing like a painting that's completely finished on the front and then the sides look terrible. So always finish your painting on the sides. I'm checking to see if someone's trying to reach me. Who's painting? No, we're good. Okay, we're good, we're good. Sometimes people get kicked out of the room or something happens technically, so I have to make sure they're okay. So yeah, so let's just keep going around the edge of the painting. And don't worry about those white spaces of the canvas because we will go in and we'll finish those with the hair color, some more hair color. So I'm gonna stop right there for a second. And I'm gonna go for my highlights. I'll paint my highlights. And the way we're gonna do the highlights is we'll just take some brown. Put some brown. Actually, I'm gonna use this brown that we were using on the face, and I'm just gonna add some brown to it. And our color is just a lighter brown than the dark brown that we put down. So we're gonna use the tip of the brush again. And we're just gonna make some light strokes on the top of the hair. So just some little circles here and there and here. Don't worry about them. You can go in and just kind of smudge them with your finger so they don't look too exact. Color here, color there, color everywhere. So we're just, again, we're just using the tip of that brush. Told you we're gonna use this brush a lot. Look at that. That's cool, huh? Cool. Just the tip of the brush in little circles. I'm just doing little circles all over the hair. Pretty. And then let's add some red. No, did you guys, you got orange. You got orange, right? Let's add some orange. Let's add some orange. So I took some orange all by itself and haven't cleaned my brush. I'm just letting it mix in with that other brown that I had. And I'm just going in and I'm using the tip of my brush. I'm just doing some squiggly squirrelies. Squiggly squirrelies. Yes, that is an artistic term. We're doing squiggly squirrelies. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Woo. I want my fro to look like that. And just keep going all the way around, just the tip of your brush. Don't press hard. If you press hard, you're gonna be like, oh man, that doesn't look right. So just use the tip of the brush, just the tip. And just little swirls, 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 swirls. Ooh, I like that fro better than the last fro. So I'm going to pick up some yellow now. I'm not cleaning my brush. I'm just adding some yellow to that orange that I already had. And I'm mixing that yellow in so that it's a nice lighter color than the other two. And I'm going in with the tip of my brush and I'm just adding some swirls. Y'all remember that show? Was it yellow is the new orange, or black is the new orange, or orange is the new red, or what's the name of that show? Whatever that show is. And that girl in the show, she goes, chocolate and vanilla swirl, swirl. It cracked me up. So we're swirling here. We're swirling, swirl, swirling, swirl. You guys are gonna silly. That girl is crazy. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I just love it. It's so cool. I think I like this one even better. I like the hair on this one better. So just tip of my brush. So yeah, this I like the way this is turning out. So if you see some spaces in your fro or in your background where you can see the canvas, you need to get in there and eliminate that. Okay, so don't leave any little spaces where you can see the canvas. It's not cool. Get rid of those. Oh, I am loving that fro. Okay, now I've cleaned out my brush. Now, one thing I don't do with this brush is jam it in the bottom of my glass or can, because these are great brushes. You don't want to ruin them. And again, if I haven't mentioned it already, you don't want to leave them sitting in the water. So you're just shaking the water, pushing the water through the glass or through the brush by tapping them on the side of the can. And yeah, and then just kind of laying them down and pressing out the additional water. Okay, so I'm gonna go in now. I just spilled water on my canvas. So I lay that down again. Okay, there we go. And so I'm making gray now to make the outline for my glass. So it's, let me see, can I get or maybe it's already there and I don't see it. Can I get my palette? It's already there? Okay, good. Okay, so so we're making like a gray, a whitish gray. Is that, you guys, can you see that? Because I don't know if you can. I want to make sure you can see it. No, you can't see it. Oh, you can. Okay, it's right here. Okay, good. So that's what we're going to use to create that shape of our glass, because we painted the background black, remember? So we're going to go right up here to where the glass would begin. And just using the tip of our brush, we're going to make a line to indicate that there's a glass there. And across the top as well. So make sure you have enough liquid in your brush so that it spreads nicely. So we're just going across the top, just with the tip of the brush. And we're creating the line of the glass. And then I'm just going to put some reflection right here too. I'm going to paint the base of it gray as well. Okay, so fancy stuff. Fancy.
Fancy stuff.
Yes, fancy stuff. Do fancy stuff. Okay, so oh, I have to do the other side. That's what I have to do. I'm like, okay, this is finished. Woo-hoo-hoo. So did I cover everything? Let me make sure I got everything. I got Robin. I got Alicia. Yeah, I got everything. Yep, got everything. So the only thing I have to do now is to go to the other side of the canvas. I'm rinsing out my brush. And this time I'm going to go ahead and clean this brush because I don't think I'm going to be using it again. I'm going to pull that up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and clean this. And then I just shake it in the water. Tap out the excess and lay it down. And then what you want to do when you clean your brushes is just make sure that it retains that original tip. They call it, and then it'll be like crunchy when you use it again, but it keeps the original cast. So I'm telling you this because your brushes that you have right now are really great brushes. They're really great. The fact that they have these two bevels to hold the, I forget what they call this part, onto the wood, is a sign of a good brush. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the other side of the painting. I'm gonna pick up some black. And we're gonna finish up this side. So when you get done with this painting, and you make sure that you cover the sides, and then as you can see, I also covered this area on the bottom. So when you hang your painting, it looks finished all the way around. And that's what you want. So I just want to reiterate. I just want to reiterate that Tamika, you got one on the house coming from us. We are so sorry about that. So very sorry. Gosh. Hey, but I did give you some good tips in the email, huh? Wait, I can't hear you. Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you.
I say, yes, you did. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna go here, and I'm just taking my flat brush. I'm using my flat brush, my number 14. And I'm just going around the edges, making sure this is all clean and neat. Now this little straight edge comes into play, remember, from the beginning of the session? So I'm just gonna go in right here and use this straight edge to finish off this shoulder area. Look at that. What's that? And ta-da. Ta-da. Now, you guys have heard me tonight talking to several of the people who are on tonight. They have painted with me. I can't even count how many times. So there are some things that can be done to make this sort of an intermediate painting. And that has to do with shadowing. So you know the color that I've put here around the edges, this more reddish brown color, you can also do that and come in around here and just give her a more roundness to her shoulders. And that's called giving depth and dimension to a character. So it's something that you can practice and that we're gonna probably spend a little bit more time on in future paintings. But for now, right, what you have is a flat image, which there's nothing wrong with a flat image, but the more shading you do, the more dimension you can give a character so that it looks more realistic. So just to give you an example what that looks like, it would be like coming in here with just a very thin wash of this brownish color around the shoulder area. Oops. Picked up some black from somewhere. Oh, from the edge, duh. Just gives her some more dimension, some more humanity. right? So you can do that all the way around the image. A little more depth, a little more realism. Give another layer of color to the fingers. And it's, as you can see, it's a really thin wash. It's not like a whole lot of paint on my brush. It's like mostly water, but it's just like a little tint of color. And last but not least, I always like to add some highlights at the end. So I would take just a little bit of white and mix maybe some of this reddish brown that I created and go and put some highlights all over the painting. And a little more water. Add some more of this. And let's see, I see some highlights here. And maybe a little highlight here under the eyes. Those makeup girls always put a lot of highlights. I be watching their videos. I'm like, are you done putting makeup on yet? Just like layer after layer after layer with makeup. Like, no, we have more layers to go. And let's put some around the nose area. Let's put some on the tip of the nose. Let's put some on this little nostril on the side. Let's put some on the lips. Let's do some on the lips. Let's do right here. Let's just do some lips, some highlights there. And where else? Oh, how about the chin? Let's put some highlights there. And then maybe some highlights on the earrings. Let's put some there. And let's go over here and put some. And right here on the shoulders. What do they call these again? Collarbone. And then maybe like right here. And maybe a little bit over here on the fingers. Ooh, and the fingernails. Okay, and actually you could go back in and do some on the hair here every now and then, huh? Some pops of color here and there. Very light. There we go. Yay. All right. And then I am going to sign my little painting. I'm just going to do CV. Actually, yeah, that feels weird signing Janelle's painting. I feel weird doing that. I'm just going to put CV. But you guys, you're immune of that. to that artist kind of a thing. So you feel free to sign your painting. All right, so wow. Okay, so do we have anything we need to share with our guests before we say goodbye? Apologize for the third time to Tamika for a mistake we have not yet made. So you're the first, so maybe we should do like a ring a bell or a drum roll or something. We can never do that again. Yes. But we don't have a problem with compensating for that. So let's see. Oh, she's got her highlighters on, so that means she's about to say something. I can't tell. I know. Put your glasses back on. Let's see. Then I can see. Okay. Oh, okay. No, they're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can go over that again. So yeah, we will be sending out a skylight candle to Angie. Angie, if you could just send me either an instant message or an email with your, no, don't send me your address because I have your address. Just send me an email reminding me so I know who to send prizes to. So you get the Skylight Luxuria candle. And then Alexis gets the Studio 928 Girls Night In t-shirt. What? Oh. Okay, and then Laura gets the hibiscus oil. The hibiscus oil. Right? Laura? Did you win the hibiscus oil, right? Yeah, she did. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, we'll write it down right now. Okay. So with that said, does anybody have any questions? I hear emotion in the background. So the recording of this will go up. So anyone who didn't get a chance to finish will. And we want to take a group photo. So do not go anywhere. That's what we want to do. So I am going to enlarge this so I can get everybody. Oh, how do I do that? Why is my mouse not working? That's what I want to know. Here, can you write that on there for me, please? Yeah, the mouse is just not working. Let's see if it's working over there. Oh, it's working now. Yay. Okay, I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to ask everyone, even if you're not 100% finished, to just show me what you're working with. Oh, wait, and you gotta hold it up for a minute while I figure out my phone how to take a picture. Oh wait, and I'm not taking a picture of myself, I'm taking a picture of the screen. Okay. Oh, Laura, Laura did a yellow background. Angie, I can't see yours all the way. Oh, okay, cool. Claudia, nice. Shanta, can you move yours a little bit to the center? I'm not seeing it. Tamika. Oh, yeah, Tamika's all behind. Poor baby.
I had to do it freehand. So.
Oh, yeah. Poor baby. Oh, nice job, you guys. Nice job. Those eyes are so intimate, so sensual. Great job. Okay. All right. So you guys, we're going to sign off now. If you have any questions, please get in touch with us. I'm so glad. Thank you for supporting the arts. Thank you for supporting Studio 928 and Tamika for bringing all your friends here to join us tonight. Yes, if you want to leave us a review, minus all the technical difficulties, we'd appreciate it. But like I said, we'll take care of you. Oh, and yeah, so yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need to do that. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye.
You're welcome. I hope you had a good time.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You too. And oh, I'll send a link of where the video is available.
Perfect.
Okay.